In this video, I'm going to discuss my history of collecting coins. I actually started like how many Americans started collecting coins back in 1999 with the State Quarters program. I heard coin collecting took a huge boost from that program. I was 12 years old, and I distinctly remember the first State Quarter I ever saw. We were at a Burger King, and I thought the quarter looked kind of funny when I got my change back. And I was living in Pennsylvania, and the very first state quarter I ever got was in Pennsylvania. Delaware was the first state, Pennsylvania was second. I thought, wow, states have their own currency now. Because at the time, there's big news that the euro was going to be introduced. And I thought the states had gone the opposite direction of having each state issue their own currency. And I was thinking, what's going on here? Are we having another civil war or something? And then I saw some other states being circulated in Pennsylvania, and I quickly figured out what was going on. And a year after I started doing that, I had gone to the bank to ask what other unusual coins are there, and the bank teller told me that they also had some half dollars. And I bought them all, and when I looked at them, one of them looked kind of funny. I thought it was counterfeit. I think it was a year 1967 or something like that. And I went online to search if people actually make counterfeit half dollars, and then I quickly learned that it was because the coin was made of 40% silver, and at the time had about 55 to 60 cents worth of silver. And I started going to banks looking for half dollars to search. And I had big dreams. I remember calculating that it would take 7,000 of those coins to make a 1,000 ounce silver bar. And once I had that many, I planned to take them to a coin dealer to trade up for that 1,000 ounce silver bar. And it was kind of funny because at that time we were celebrating the arrival of year 2001, which is the beginning of a new decade. And I made it a goal that by the end of that decade, by January 1st, 2011, I wanted my first 1,000 ounces of silver, which I would trade up for that one bar. And it turned out I hit 1,000 ounces on November 11, 2010. So a few months ahead of schedule. I was pretty accurate on that schedule. It didn't turn out that I found them through half dollars, but I bought them separately. But I never made the trade to the 1,000 ounce silver bar because by that time I had a lot of sentimental value in all the coins that I had accumulated over so many years. And I eventually traded some of those coins for other things, but I still have well over 1,000 ounces. I think at last count I had quite a bit more. What else did I collect in between? Oh, the copper pennies, of course. So eventually the half dollars started to disappear from circulation, and then I learned that pennies before '82 had solid copper. And it was 2 weeks before I would move to Rochester, New York to pursue my PhD. And I thought, well, I got 2 weeks because I'll be too busy to do it when I was working my PhD. So the first 2 weeks I accumulated about $300 worth of copper pennies. Then I moved to Rochester and I discovered I had even more time. When I was living with my parents, there were so many house rules and stuff like that. When I'm living on my own, oh my God, there's no curfews. You know, I can stay up real late to look for coins. You know, I can make my own schedule. So even though I was spending 8 or 10 hours studying, oh my God, I had a lot of free time on my hands. And it got even better because eventually I moved out of an apartment and into my office. Now I had all the time in the world because there's no commute. Oftentimes my advisor would want to see me at 10 in the morning. I wake up at 9:50, often after an all-night search on coins. It turned out very well, and as a result I accumulated 3 tons of copper. Thanks for watching.